Hey there and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host Douglas Larlam. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. Otherwise, you'll be the dumb person who's doing it too early. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch due to the delay, drop your answer in the chat at about 10 seconds left. That lines up with us live. Tonight there are 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points for a total of 40 points. Maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin question 1. In the Alfred Hitchcock film Psycho, what substance was used for the fake blood? Famously. I'll add famously so you feel dumb if you don't know. In the Alfred Hitchcock film Psycho, what substance was used for the fake blood, fam? Also, what's everybody drinking tonight? Tequila and water? Can you hydrate on water? Lacroix. Nice. Ooh, cab. Very nice. All right. I'm finishing off all of my wine and pineapple juice in this. Red wine. Oh, I'm very funny. Let's see your answers. Yeah. A lot of you knew it. It's actually chocolate syrup. It was black and white. Oh, Dan, have more confidence. It's Choco syrup. And then the corn syrup is going to be more of your color film, but as Psycho is black and white, chocolate syrup looks more like blood. Question the next one, 2. What caused Marilyn Monroe's death? Don't try that. Her heart stopped. Bullshit. What caused Marilyn Monroe's death? Daniel, I'm going to go ahead and mute you, bud. Jasper, I'm going to go ahead and mute you, okay? If you knew what it was, then yeah. If you think chocolate syrup, but syrup is like, are you saying like maple syrup? That would be a very wrong answer. If you said like of Epicac. I would say that would also be wrong. 5 seconds. Why is Marilyn Monroe dead? 0. What do we got? Societal pressure actually works. Barbiturates, overdose, lack of self-esteem, bad men, mean men. I'm gonna give it half a point for that and societal shit. We're looking for is that pork chop overdose? I hope that's pork chop overdose. Oh, allergy. No, I want, if it was a pork overdose, I probably would have given you a full point for that. Overdose is your answer. A drugular overdose. Question 3. Oh, what? Yeah. Cool. Question 3. If you think you got it, you definitely got the point. Question 3, what's the second highest peak on Earth? Not the highest peak. That would be a different question. What is the second highest peak on Earth? The first highest is Everest. It's a mountain. The second highest peak, many would say harder to climb, just not as popular to climb and not as tall. Welcome to the 13 people on Twitch. If you're just joining us, drop your answer in the chat at about 10 seconds left on the timer that lines up with us live. 4, 3, 2, 1. It didn't take long to write. Oh my God. Yeah, it is not Kilimanjaro. It is not Mount Fuji. It's K2. It is not K9. That's a dog. Dogs are K9s. K2 is a mountain. And I can't believe how fun that was for me. Answer K2. Bravo for the try. I mean, frankly, K9 should be much harder than K2. Question 4. Spelling counts. What is the capital of Hungary? "45 seconds. Aw, Tara has befriended my mother. On Twitch. Or you definitely wouldn't have done it. Yep. Nope. Debbie 2107. That's Doug's mom is her middle name, I think. I don't know. I never asked. Spelling counts. What is the capital of Hungary? Julia's here. A little late. Better late than never. "210. What do we got? It is, in fact, all of you spelled it correctly. My tummy is, that's cute enough. I'll give you a half point for my tummy. The answer is Budapest. Yeah, Pud. It sure does. So, that makes sense. And Debbie says hi. Oh, thirstery. Seth, that's funny. No, but you can give a point to Pud if you want. You can give him one of yours. Actually, you know what? No, yes. You also get a point for having a mother named Debbie. Okay. My mom's name is actually Mom. She would be furious to find I'm calling her Debbie in public. Question 5. From which country did the song Gangnam Style originate from? Ooh, I used from twice. Doug, you idiot. From which country did the song Gangnam Style originate? Ignore that second from. I should have practiced more pith. My redundancy, my superfluousness. Chris, half point. Read the next one. Go. We got this, guys. 14 viewers just rocking it out. 13 viewers as I speak. Let's see it. Yeah. South Korea is correct. Seems like a lot of you got that. Chris, you ready? Go ahead and read that for me. Nazi Germany surrendered on what famous politician's birthday? Thank you, Chris. Give yourself a half point. Nazi Germany surrendered on what famous politician's birthday? Good question. No, it was just a celebration of the day the person was born. It was not the day they were actually born. Real QVC, welcome. I haven't seen you for a while. Happy to see you back. Maybe it was just last week. I just feel like last week was an eternity ago. 4, 3, and then the other numbers, and then you show me. Hi, Sarah. You missed last night. Hi. We've got Churchill, Kennedy, Lincoln, FDR, Lincoln. The answer is one Harry Truman, the president at the time of the surrender. On his birthday. What a nice present. Question 7. What building is 2,722 feet tall? What building is 2,700 and... Yeah, okay, Tara. I'll give you a point for the Truman Show. What building is 2,722 feet tall? What building is 2,722 feet tall? 15 seconds left. Has anybody been there? I'll give you a point. Any of us? No? Yeah? Jasper, really? I'll give you a point if you have. No, you're just a liar. That's okay. All right, what's the answer? Avengers Tower, Sears Tower, Empire State Building. Probably a lot of them. Dubai is correct. Nobody said the Burj Khalifa, which makes my joke terrible. I wrote Mia Khalifa, hoping people would think that's very funny. Not one person wrote the Burj Khalifa. And then I was gonna go, oh shoot, I meant Burj on screen, and then move on. Go ahead, Julian. You're the only one who was close enough to even give the general part of the world. I'll give you a full point for Dubai. But rest assured, the name of the building, not Dubai. If you're watching at home, don't take that with you. Dubai is the name of a building. Maybe another building. Yeah, driving Julia gets a point for every question she's driving. Don't stop, you'll get your best score yet. Question 8, Callus the Unforgettable is the founder of what Star Trek empire? I love that I keep asking Star Trek questions and you guys keep not getting them. There's like so few things in Star Trek that are just memorable words, and it's always one of them. And everyone always guesses the wrong one. Just like if I ever talk about a longtime TV show character, it's always Doctor Who. Wow. Are they shit? I think they would be shit. You won't do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. It's all, we got the Borg. We got the evil one. We got Klingon, the Borg, Klingon. It is actually the Klingons. Nobody said Vulcans. Sort of surprised. I thought usually it's always Klingons, the answer. And most people always say Vulcan. So it is not that. Good job, guys. Question. Yeah. No, the Klingons aren't evil. They're the warriors. Well, yeah. I wouldn't lump a whole group of people as, maybe it's subjective. Maybe the heroes are evil to Klingons. Question 9. What NBC sitcom once saw 2 of its characters try to pitch NBC on a sitcom about nothing? What NBC sitcom once saw 2 of its characters try to pitch NBC on a sitcom about nothing? Well, I'll make the next one 2 points. Hey, Ruination. Was it also just a week since you've been here? Thanks for hanging out. $15 seconds. We got this, guys. We got this. Saturday night and we're playing trivia. Let's do it. Oh, very nice. I'll give an extra point for the Seinfeld in a box. It is Seinfeld. We're looking for Seinfeld. Question 10. For all the people who wrote The Office. Well done. I mean, could have easily been it. Question 10. Teddy Roosevelt ran for another term in 1912 under what party? We're going to call this a 2-pointer. 45 seconds. What was the name of the party? The most successful third party ever in an election. It is a word we use all the time to discuss parties currently. Oh, and this is question 10. We did it. Twitch, if you're joining us for the first time, we're going to take a 3-minute break after question 10. Just hang out, go get yourself a drink, use the restroom, and then we'll start right back up. 2, 1, 0, 0. The Bull Moose Party. Bull Moose, Bull Moose, Bull Moose is not correct. That was the nickname we were looking for. The Progressive Party was the ticket. Which alternative rock band released the critically acclaimed album OK Computer? Which alternative rock band released the critically acclaimed album OK Computer? 45 seconds on the clock. What do you got, Dan? You gonna show us? Nope. Last Supper. Well, you weren't fooling when you said you were a geek. Bravo. You weren't fooling, you weren't joshing. Hey, I'll give you a point. Julian wants you to get a point. I'll give you a point. Everyone seems pretty sure. Let's see him. It is Radiohead. I bet Jasper was hoping people didn't know that. It is, in fact, Radiohead. Bravo. Oh, I have to show it so you know I wrote it. There we go. Question 2 in human biology. A circadian rhythm relates to a period of roughly how many hours? A circadian rhythm. How many hours? A circadian rhythm relates to a period of roughly how many hours? Sarah, you want a half point for reading the next question? Cool. Terry, you want to follow up on that one? Next question after that? Great. Hey guys, I'm floating the idea of a 24-hour stream of trivia leading up to our 100th episode in a couple of weeks. How do we feel about that? Thumbs up? You don't have to be there the whole time, but you should stop in and support. Let's see it. Drama Turtle, welcome back. 12, 36, 8 or 12, 12, 12, 12, 5. The answer is 24. It's how many hours do you sleep over a 24-hour period, as long as 23 of it isn't one. Blah, blah, blah. Question 3, Sarah. "45 seconds on the clock. Who painted that biblical fresco, The Creation of Adam?" Not a lot of big name biblical fresco painters, so you're choosing from only a few. Oh, I'll make the next one 2 points for sure for Tara's question. This is super geek culture for the next one. What do we got? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people got it. It is Michelangelo. It is Sistine Chapel's of chapel fame, Michelangelo. Picasso's not going to get you there. Not tonight. Not ever. Tara. "45 seconds on the clock. What is a Tetris piece called?" Job, QVC. Drama Turtle. Debbie, still hanging around? Happy to see it. Happy to have you. I'm all business. 2 points. What is a Tetris piece called? If you guys came to Matt's trivia on Wednesdays, just Wednesday, he referred to this. He asked how many different kinds there are, and he used the term. Cross promotion, see? Let's see your answers now. Ooh, blocks. Tetracubes, the best guess. 2 people wrote tetracube. They're tetronomos. Tetrominos, not onimo. Omino, like domino. Tetramino. But you know what? 2 people wrote tetracube. I'm giving you both half points for that. Question 5 of round 2. Moving along. Come to Matt's Trivia on Wednesdays so you know it's a tetramino. Which Toy Story character was voiced by Don Rickles? Which is hilarious because I think on Wednesday, Matt asked a Toy Story voice question and it was completely random that both of us asked these. Which Toy Story character was voiced by Don Rickles? Kind of in the news this week, if anybody's been paying attention. A little bit in the news. Also, a little bit of one of Dan's answers. Let's see it. The Tetri. That's actually a good idea. Slinky Dog, no, but it is Mr. Potato Head. Potato Head is the new preferred nomenclature, and a drawing of Mr. Potato Head. Look, I'm Picasso. We'll get you your Picasso reference. I'll give you 2 points for drawing Mr. Potato Head. What is a river horse in Greek? 45 seconds. Oh. Julia, did you say you knew it? Or did you? Oh, they've changed the name of Mr. Potato Head to Potato Head to remove gender from it. Well, it is definitely real, but there's... in the movie. Oh. Interesting. Okay. What is a river horse in Greek? What do we got? Yep. Only a couple people. We got seahorse, Ziki sauce. Hippopotamus is correct. We were looking for the hippopotamus, the river horse. I love watching Sarah do this because I know she can do this with Greek, and she's now like, wait, that doesn't, or maybe she's not. I believe hippopotama is river and is horse. Question 7. AU, let's put my face on here. You guys, that's what you came here. That's why you pay the big bucks. AU on the periodic table refers to which element? 45 seconds. AU is which element? Julian, you want to read the next one for half a point? You can say no. No? Dan Page will do it. Dan's here to win. A lot of people on Drama Turtle and Real QVC both got hippopotamus. Well done. Two, 1, 0. It's gold. AU, gimme back that gold. Give me my gold. AU. Question 8. Dan Page, ready? Go ahead. What famous Chinese resident developed the Chinese remainder theorem used in number theory? Thank you, Dan Page. You got yourself 41 seconds left. It's a famous Chinese person. There are like 8 of them. What famous Chinese resident developed the Chinese remainder theorem used in number theory? I know which one everyone's going to write, and that's wrong. I keep wanting to ask Julia to read, forgetting she's driving. You want to half point Julia to look at your phone for an extended period of time? Let's see it. You can. You just didn't. Yao Ming is getting you a full point. General So will also get you a full point. It's not Confucius. It is Sun Tzu, Art of War. I believe it's War, if I remember. Question 9. Which Beatle led the march on the cover of the album cover of Abbey Road? Who led the march on the cover? They're crossing Abbey Road. Who's in front? You've got like a 1 in 7 chance. I don't know. I'm not one of their fans. Question 9. Moving along. Moving along now, boss. Any Cool Hand Luke fans? that is very funny. And I didn't ask what the title of the album is, because that's basically the only thing you'd get from it. Out of curiosity, who's not wearing shoes on the cover? Anybody know? Let's see it. On the front, we're looking for John Lennon. One not wearing shoes for a half point. Who's got it? Paul McCartney's not wearing shoes. I'll give you a half point for that. That sounds fair. It is not Ringo. It is not George. It is not Paul. We were looking for John Lennon. John Lenovich Demir Lennon. Question 10, end of round 2. How many studio albums have the duo Daft Punk released, and now they are no longer a band? Now they're 2 singles. No longer a duo. How many albums have the duo Daft Punk released? All up in that news this week. And if you are joining yet again on Twitch, we take a 3-minute break every 10 questions. We've got 2 more rounds, so stick around, but we're going to do a quick breakdown of scores and go to the bathroom and stuff. 3, 2, 1, 0. What do we got? How many? How many grits? How many? 17 is a good guess. 12, 8, 4 is the answer. We were looking for 32. Okay. She's got 32. Maybe if you multiply them together, it's 4. 4 albums. 0 seconds, guys. This is Wayla. Wayla is what are you looking at? It's the visual portion of every night of trivia. We do 10 questions where it's picture questions. Typically, the question is, what are you looking at? We also have rebus puzzles, so I'm going to explain it now. A rebus puzzle is going to show up for the last 4 questions. Those are picture questions where all the clues are on there, and the answer will be a common word or phrase, and that is yada yada yada. What's going on? We will just start. What are these? Question 1. "45 seconds on the clock. What are these? What these most commonly known as? Cyrus, I'm muting you. I love you. I love the sound of your paper. "22 seconds. Not a trick question, Ruination. They get harder. That's the point. Take it while you can get it. Nice. You just missed our office stuff earlier, so. 0, let's see it. Very good, everybody. Everyone who answered put strawberries. Strawberries are the answer. Next. What is this a still from? What movie? 45 seconds. This is a still from what movie? Did that work for everyone? Or is that just for me? I pinned it. I think I was meant to spotlight it instead. This is a still from what film? "13 seconds. And I'm going back to gallery view. 8 seconds. Thank you, Andrew. You showed up just in time to give us way too much information. Let's see it. Yep. It is Buried. We were looking for Buried. Next. Who's this? Tara, that is correct. You did a good job. It is definitely that one. Every time? You don't think that's exaggerating at all? Or are you just trying to exaggerate for effect? Every time. Well, I'll be damned. What an amazing statistic that every single time I ask who it is, it's a white male. You are just saying. I know you're just saying. Is it? 0. Let's see it. Sting and Rod Stewart ain't gonna get you there, but Barry Manilow is. What is this character's name on their birth certificate, not their alter ego? In fairness, I showed red berries. Ridiculous you'd accuse me of such a thing. Using pictures. I had Wendy Williams. Back to back with Tessa Thompson. Basically, what? Let's see it. Barry's not gonna get it. We're looking for Barry Allen. We needed Barry Allen is the name. Who is this stand-up comedian? Fantastic. Stand-up comedian. Nothing, Cyrus? I thought you'd jump at the chance. Ah. Okay. He is not. Yeah, see Drama Turtle, every now and then we get a theme. I like doing themes during Wayla. Straight white men. Yes. Let's see it. Barry Boy. Lester Barry. Todd Barry is the answer. We're looking for Todd Barry. And what are these? I'll give you a hint. It's a berry. Do I even admit Cyrus back in after his... I could just not, but of course I will. Oh, good. There's more of him. 26 seconds. Yeah, QVC. I had to, on the fly today, I realized I hadn't finished my Wayla. So I just started typing in berries. 2, 1, yep, 0. What do we got? Cherry tomatoes. Cherry rhymes with berries. Nope. Pomegranate, no. We're looking for goji berry. They are goji berries. All right, moving out of berries. Now the Rebus puzzles. Rebus puzzles. This is a clue to a popular word or phrase. You just got to figure out what they're trying to make you say with this. Does anybody know it? Anybody figured it out? No? Yeah, Andrew, they were all berries. Now we're not all berries, just so you know these answers. But Andrew nailed it. What do we got, guys? Yep. Yeah. Dashed hopes or dashing hopes or hopes dashed. All of those are the audacity of hope. I'll give you a half point for that. Dashed hopes, those ones. Yada, yada, yada. 45 seconds. What is this one? Wait, Emily, did you feel like you had a good answer? Did I miss it? Let's see it. I just missed it then. Oh, they're all in a circle. I apologize. The circle is not part of the clue. Just what's inside the circle. I apologize. Sorry, I've had to say that every week and I just forgot. I don't think she should. I think... You're great, Emily. Cyrus is terrible. Never forget. He's terrible. You're great. Everybody, thumbs up if you think Emily's better than Cyrus. Yeah. See? That's like Trump. That's like, you're basically trumped. It was worth it. Let's see your answers. Yep. 3 square meals a day is the answer. We're looking for 3 square meals a day. Balanced meals, 3 meals a day. They're all pretty good. If you think you got it, you got it. But square meals is important because they were definitely square. This one should be an all skate. Everybody gets it. Yeah, Andrew. I'll give you that one for sure. 3 Ninjas Kickbacks, best movie of the 90s. Everyone knows that. Yeah, man. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, man. Of course. Because... I think the idea of a movie being called Beverly Hills Cop Ninja, both professions. There's Beverly Hills Cop and Beverly Hills Ninja, and you said the best movie is Beverly Hills Cop Ninja, and I love that. Let's see it. That is true. Beverly Hills Cop was not in the 90s, but those are 2 movies. Yes, it's Skinny Dipping. Skinny Dipping is the answer. This one's tough. 2 points. This is the last one, right? This is my favorite one by far. It's hard. This one's hard. 45 seconds. I'm going to give you 2 points for sure. Dan Page? That quick? Oh, wow. Is this 10? I thought it was the last one I did. I don't remember. Yeah? Okay. Sethron got it. Very nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, so many people getting it. Home nurse, I'll give you a half point for that. In-home nurse. Yeah, okay, I have to give you in-home nurse. We were looking for nursing home. Nursing home, but in-home nurse is also correct. We're gonna talk a story time. Talk about the Haitian Revolution. So in the 1600s, there was this island called San Domingo. It would later become Haiti, but when Christopher Columbus landed, he called it San Domingo. The natives were like, it's Haiti. And he goes, no, I think it's San Domingo. And they go, well, whatever. He won't be here long, I'm sure. So it's San Domingo, and it becomes a pirate an island for pirates, basically a colony entirely full of pirates. And they have cattle left there by the Spanish. And the cattle starts, they're selling the leather, the meat, the jerky, yada, yada. But they start to lose cattle. They're selling too much of it. It's not replenishing. And they go, what are we going to do for money? Oh, wait, we're pirates. So they go right into the ocean and they start robbing Spanish galleons. They get all the silver. They're jam-packed full of silver. And they take that and they end up buying plantations. And what do they grow? Sugar plantations. And I don't know if you know this, but it turns out sugar plantations, you don't just make slaves. You can actually make sugar. Who knew? Like for your coffee. And so at this time, they were actually bringing in 40,000 slaves a year. There were fewer than 40,000 people, white people on the whole island, and they were bringing in 40,000 slaves every year. Don't worry, the news gets a lot better because they revolt later. There were 4 classes of people on this island. There were the plantation owners. Many of them were absentee landlords. They were staying in Europe. They were just letting people be brutal in San Domingo for them. But they were the top. Then, because they were mostly men, they were sleeping with their slaves and having mixed children, and then those children were actually getting to be pretty wealthy. They became landowners and plantation owners in many cases and had their own slaves. This is very similar to what happened with Kamala Harris, except British and Jamaica. But this is French and San Domingo, Haiti. So, and then after that were the poor white people. They were the artisans, the laborers. That was they called them the Petit Blanc, the poor whites, basically. The Petit Blanc. And then after that, it was the slaves, who of course weren't even considered human beings, and that is just, how that was. So, the French Revolution starts, right? And everybody on this island has a reason to be pissed at government. The slaves don't want to be slaves. The poor white people think that it's not cool that there are black people of higher station than them. The rich black people weren't getting help from the government at all. They couldn't get loans or anything like that. And then the rich white people, a lot's changed, clearly. And then the rich white people were mostly not there. There was a storm a-brewing. The poor white people and the rich black people didn't like each other much, and they start bickering. Meanwhile, a rumor from the King of France gets to the slaves of Haiti saying, you're free. It's a rumor, but they go, wait, we're free? And he goes, yeah, we're free. Oh, can we leave? Oh, no, you can't leave. No, but he said we're free. No, that's just a rumor. And it turns out it actually was just a rumor, but it pissed them off so much that when these other 2 people were fighting because they felt they were being treated the worst, the slaves were like, there's a bunch of us. They can all go fuck themselves, and they became an army. The problem, you can't just call yourself an army. You have to have leadership. Enter Toussaint Louverture. He is our hero of this event. Basically, he saw what French people were doing, French military people were doing, and he said, why don't I lead this army? And they were, cool, great, point us in a direction. And he did, and they actually fended off the French during this time. In fairness to France, who doesn't deserve it, they were slave owners. They were also fighting Spain. They were also fighting England. They were trying to spread their empire in the colonies. And now they had a slave revolt of something like 120,000 slaves who are fighting against them right now. And they said, look, we can't fight this war. So, what do you want to do? Britain actually figured out that it was weak in Haiti, and maybe they could get, to add to their Jamaica, they could get Haiti. So they actually take they land and actually take a lot of ground in Haiti. So now, and then Louverture, Toussaint Louverture, he's leading this army. Word gets to Spain that this slave is running this huge group of slaves and they're beating the French. And Spain says, do you want to be an officer in our army? And he said, wait, I can be an officer in the army and I'm a slave? Yeah, I'll do that. So he does it, and he's actually brilliant. He turns the tide of the war. He tells them the French is like what the French do because he has this intimate knowledge of it, and he actually turns the tide. Meanwhile, France is fighting everybody, and he has slaves who are backed by the Spanish in Haiti, and the British are there, and they say, we're gonna lose this thing. We gotta do something drastic. Free the slaves. So they did. They freed the slaves, and Toussaint Louverture goes, wait, the slaves are freed? And they go, yeah. Oh, fuck, well, that was my fight. So he just goes back to Haiti, leaves the Spanish just high and dry. He's like, I don't need to fight for you now. I got what I was looking for. He becomes a French citizen again, and now everything's starting to look pretty good in Haiti. It's back, it's still a French colony, but they're now calling it Haiti inside the island. It's no longer San Domingo. They've set up a constitution. Louverture's this great politician. The problem is now it's the late 1700s, 1791, 1802. I lied. It's 1802, and they've got the constitution. Leclerc is Napoleon Bonaparte, this is a problem because they freed the slaves. Napoleon said, okay, we'll free the slaves in France, but now I'm in power. Fuck everyone else in all of the colonies. They are still slaves. He brought back slavery because he was trying to grow his empire in the new world, in America, and he needed money. And what's a really good way to get really high returns on investment? Slaves. So that's what he did. He just reinstituted slavery. And they were like, this fucking sucks. And Leclerc goes back and he goes, hey, where's that Louverture guy? Louverture guy. And they go, that's him. And he goes, that you? He goes, yeah, that's me. Why? He goes, oh, we're going to take you to prison until you die. So they took him to prison, back to France, and he dies in prison. And they go back to Haiti and they're like, you guys are probably pretty pissed, huh? And they go, not really. He actually wanted to keep this plantation system, and we wanted to get rid of the plantation system, but he was super powerful. So he actually died in prison, and nobody really cared. And they go, okay, cool, so you're not gonna fight? No. Okay, cool. We're gonna need all your guns. And they go, the fuck you need our guns? So they fight back. Now they've got bad guns. They've got so many people. 40,000 French people land in Haiti, and they've got better army, better training, better guns. They got people eating dogs that they got on loan from Cuba. That's real. And they all they had were these shit guns, guerrilla warfare, and this one ally. What's the name of that ally? Yellow fever. So they basically win because black people figured out germs way before white people. They just can immediately destroy this army. 40,000 turns into 8,000. Napoleon has to fuck off, and it's so bad that he has to bring his people back to France, and he has to sell Louisiana back to America, to Thomas Jefferson, which is how we got the Louisiana Purchase. And then we got the final third, which was a third of our country, and a final third, just because we had that Manifest Destiny made sense for us to go all the way to the Pacific Ocean. All I'm saying is this is the last thing in Black History Month I'm gonna get a chance to talk to you about. And just remember, world history is Black history, and that I'm not convincing you. You guys are all fantastic. But just remember that moving forward, that if you like how big and wealthy America is, it is very likely, if it weren't for a ragtag group led by Toussaint Louverture in Haiti, it is very, very likely we would not have the size country, which would not be the same powerhouse country we have today. My question, with 45 seconds on the clock. Richard Pryor, Clark Gable, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Oscar Wilde, Jesse Jackson, Harry Houdini, Count Basie, Thurgood Marshall, Mozart, Nat King Cole, Rudyard Kipling, Winston Churchill, many, many more, and Toussaint Louverture were all part of an organization that is still around and 300 years old. What is that organization? Still around to this day, over 300 years old. Ten seconds. 2, 1, 0. What do we got? Really great story. Thank you so much. Murica. That is a good answer. It's not the answer. You stumped me as a good answer. Freemasons is the correct answer. We were looking for the Freemasons. So with a score of what? I don't know. Jasper, Pud, you got it. I'm assuming that was you then. So like 38 or something. 27, 29 and a half. And then a 36.3 or 5. I don't know. But anyway, Pud, big round of applause for Pud, guys. Bringing it home. And I don't know what your scores were on Twitch, but congratulations, Drama Turtle, for getting the Freemasons. Bravo, bravo. All right, well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. It doesn't make it any less true. For all of us here at Trivia Ronin, I'm your host, Douglas Larlam, saying don't be shitty, and I hope you learned something. And Julia got 58, guys.